Hey guys, Darren here. Welcome to Mayhem Country Living. Today we are going to look at natural mosquito controls. And I'm going to show you this one. And it's actually not a bad system. And it repels for a quarter mile. You hang them up and it repels and kills. The ones that get inside it, it kills, and then it emits an odor. That's what they say. And I have heard raving reviews about this thing. I just don't know about it. But I will say that a 2-pack of these cost $25. That's not a little bit of money. Spartan mosquito eradicators, and if they work half as good as people say they do, that'll be fantastic. But $25 for two, so that's $12.50 a piece. Kind of pricey if you ask me. Tell you what, let's make one, and let's make it for 50 cents. How about that? More to come. Okay guys, now we're back, and I want to show you also, a lot of people had asked me about the homemade fly traps, and I keep one in here. It's hot. This is the greenhouse and we're in direct sun, so it's about 120 degrees in here, and we have a buttload of flies in here as well. Shoo-wee, it's hot. And those are the flies that we have. The more it stinks, the more flies you bring in, and so that is fantastic, and it's working very well. And I'm going to back us out. This is something we're working on with our prepping, because we use our chickens. Our chickens are considered part of our prepping, long-term prepping. So if we're considering that, then we have to plan on having food for them for long term as well. So that is something that we're looking at doing, keeping 500-600 pounds of chicken feed for the chickens. I'm backing us up, so I'm picking the tripod up. Sorry about that. So that would be something you would want to consider. How about that for your long-term food preps? Now we're going to get this box, and we're going to see if we can't reverse engineer this mosquito eradicator system. More to come. But I just want to show you my first red tomato. How about that? Can't wait. Can't wait. And the damn thing is, it's only enough for one tomato sandwich because it's a small tomato. Oh well, my wife won't have any. Okay guys, now we're back, and I'm going to show you something. This is the container. This is the box. Spartan mosquito. Eradicate your mosquitoes. Looks like it's got some good science in there, doesn't it? It's a big box. Well, let's take a look and see. Now, active ingredients. Sodium chloride, 11.48%. Okay guys, we know what sodium chloride is. Well, that's salt. Okay. Sucrose, 88.34%. Sucrose is sugar, and yeast, which is 0.018. I'm sorry, 0.18. For a total of 100%. Okay, so basically we have salt, water, sugar, and yeast. Okay. Now, let's go over what mosquitoes like real quick. The sugar and the yeast combined, they will try to make an alcohol. Now, in doing that, they will poop out carbon dioxide. Mosquitoes are attracted to carbon dioxide the fact that we breathe it out is what they use to target us. So, sugar in the yeast makes CO2. Mosquitoes are attracted to it. They go down into the trap. The salt has lessened the surface tension, and they actually sink down into it instead of landing on the top of it. That is how these traps work. That's all there is to it. There's no more science behind it than this. Now, 25 bucks for that box. Let's duplicate it for 60 cents. More to come. Okay guys, and this is the basis, like I said, of the fly traps, the Japanese beetle traps. This is just an easy thing to do. You can also use this to catch minnows with, and we'll do a whole bunch of stuff with it, but it's a plastic jug, top's cut off, inverted, and this is going to be as simple as we can make it, and as easy. We're following their recipe because they say that salt, sugar, yeast, and water will attract mosquitoes and kill them. And by killing them, I imagine they're saying it will drown them. So these are salt packs from Burger King. We're going to make this as simple as possible. This is a remainder of active dry yeast, Fleischmann's yeast. And you know what? I'm actually going to put all of this in there because I was saving it from the other video. And then we're going to put a little bit of sugar in here. That was 3 teaspoons probably. And now we're going to put, that was about 1 cup of water, and I'm not even worried about exact on this one because I'm just not quite sure if this will work. But we'll see. I'll give it the benefit of the doubt, and we will take this outside and we'll set it outside. But one thing I am going to do, I'm going to add a couple of drops of dishwashing detergent to help break down the surface tension, just because, well, just because. There we go. So I figure that was 50 or 60 cents worth of salt, sugar, yeast. Now remember what we said. The yeast and the sugar are actually working together now, and they're going to start bubbling, and they're going to try to start making alcohol, and they're producing CO2 as poop. Well, that's what the mosquitoes are attracted to. So they're going to fly down in here, it's inverted, and they're going to fly down into it, and they're going to try to light on it to drink from it, and the salt water has broken down the surface tension. Now, the dish detergent has also broken it down even more, so they can't even sit on it. They'll just light on it and sink into it. More to come. Okay guys, that is basically it. That's what we have. Now you can see that we're getting bubbles, partially because, you know, as I carried it, it shook up some of the dishwashing liquid that was in there. But if you smell it, it smells like bread being made. So the yeast and the sugar are working, and we're just going to see. I don't know for sure how well this works. Now I will say that the hooch bought this with all the intentions that it would work, the $25 kit, and if it doesn't, I will, you know, no harm no foul. We tried it, but I will make a point of contacting the company and letting them know how poorly their kit was designed. That right there was $12 if you bought it. More to come. Alright guys, so that is going to wrap it up for this video. I hope you enjoyed this. We will work on some natural mosquito repellents if this does not work out. Like I said, the fly one that we did works famously, and the one with the Japanese beetles that we will do, I do it yearly, and it works like gangbusters. You will not believe how much it works, how well it works. But this one, not sure on. But we'll give her a try. Anyway guys, in just a second you're going to see a picture of my ugly mug pop over here, as well as my beautiful wife on the opposite side. It's going to be some videos if we are indeed your brand of wacky. I would always ask you, take care of your people, guys.